Good morning, students. Let's continue chapter 13. And the next topic is pollution. As we all know that air and water mainly supports life on the earth. But now they are getting dirty day by day. As a result, there is no fresh air to breathe and clean water to drink. So let us discuss about types of pollution in detail. First of all, let's know about the air pollution. Do you know what is air pollution? When harmful substances enter into air, then air gets polluted. But the question is, how these substances enter into the air? These substances comes due to burning of fuels and emission of poisonous gases from factories. Then these gases mixes with air and responsible for global warming, which subsequently results in melting of glaciers. This dirty air also affects our lungs and results in respiratory disorders. So, how we control this air pollution? There are many things we can do to control this pollution. It can be controlled by using CNG in factories and vehicles, by planting new plants and preferring walking over driving, and using public transportation. Next is water pollution. Now let's know about water pollution. Like air, water also gets polluted. It is due to waste from factories, homes, and some people wash clothes in river water. But some people drink this water, which results in diseases like typhoid, diarrhea, etc. in human beings. Polluted water also adversely affects the aquatic life. So, we need to make sure that we do not pollute water. Domestic activities should not be done in rivers, lakes and ponds. Household garbage should not be disposed in various sources of water. Then is land pollution. It occurs due to the indirect and direct effects of human activities. It is caused by the garbage we throw away every single day. It is dumping of garbage and waste material on land that can contaminate the soil and groundwater. This garbage becomes breeding ground for rats, mosquitoes and flies. It also becomes a source of unpleasant odor and it makes the soil unfit for agriculture. Now let's read. Pollution. The introduction of harmful substances in air, water and land, making them unsuitable for use or living, is called pollution. First is air pollution. The presence of smoke, dust particles and other harmful gases like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide and oxides of nitrogen and sulfur make the air impure. Factories and industries give out smoke when they burn fuel. Smoke is also produced by vehicles, thermal power stations, burning of waste material and by bursting of crackers. Air pollution can cause many diseases like asthma, allergies and skin problems. Then is water pollution. Water gets polluted due to washing and bathing in rivers and throwing garbage in them. The runoff water from the fields containing insecticides, pesticides and fertilizers which drain into the water bodies is another cause of water pollution. Water also gets polluted due to spilling of oil and dumping of industrial wastes into rivers and seas. Polluted water causes diseases like diarrhea, cholera and jaundice. Then is land pollution. Land is polluted when garbage from houses, polythene bags, plastics and chemical wastes are dumped in the soil. Pesticides and insecticides used by farmers also pollute the soil. Land pollution leads to air pollution and water pollution. Next is measures to control pollution. Factories and industries should be located far from cities, towns and villages. More plants and trees should be planted to keep the air fresh. Plants use carbon dioxide during photosynthesis and release oxygen into the air. Chimneys of factories should be fitted with filters before letting out smoke and gases. Industrial waste should be treated first and made harmless before dumping into water bodies. Garbage from houses and solid waste should not be dumped into the water bodies and in the open space. It should be thrown at a proper dumping places. The use of plastic bags, insecticides and pesticides should be reduced. Then is 3 R's: reduce, reuse and recycle. The principle of reducing waste, reusing and recycling resources and products is called the 3 R's. Reducing means choosing to use things with care to reduce the amount of waste generated, like print on both sides of paper to reduce paper wastage, and use of cloth napkins instead of paper napkins, and avoid using disposable plates, spoons and glasses. Then is reuse. Reusing involves the repeated use of items or part of items which still have usable aspects, like investing in some reusable shopping bags. Use sealable containers rather than plastic wrap. Then is recycling. Recycling is the process of remanufacturing a product to be sold as new. Along with basics of paper, plastic, glass and cardboard, there are tons of items which can be recycled that you may not even realize. And remember, recycling only works if you complete the process by buying recycled materials. Now let's read 3 R's: reduce, reuse and recycle. The 3 R's help to cut down the quantity of waste that we throw away. They reduce the accumulation of waste like paper, clothes, rubber, plastic and metals in landfills. Reduce. The best way to manage waste is not to produce it. It is the best way to help the environment. There are lots of ways to do this. For example, buy products that do not have a lot of packaging. Some products are wrapped in many layers of plastic and cardboard, even though they do not need it. Take the bus or metro while traveling to school or office. Use carpool with friends and relatives. Ride your bicycle instead of driving the car. Save electricity by turning off lights and fans when you are not using them. Save water by turning off the tap. Reuse. Instead of throwing away old things, try to find ways to use them again. Reuse plastic bags and repair broken appliances, furniture and toys. Donate old clothes. Always write on both sides of paper. Try to buy reusable items over disposable items. Newspapers can be used as wrapping paper or for cushioning of items that need to be packaged. Recycle. Recycling is a series of steps that takes a used material and processes it, remanufactures it and sells it as a new product. We can help the environment by buying products that are made of recycled materials. These products have labels on them to let us know that they are made from recycled materials. Aluminium cans, plastic and glass bottles are easy to recycle. They are cleaned, melted and reshaped into new ones for reuse.